my God, all these subs coming in. We hadn't even gone live.
Timmy Turbo, you
God.
animal. Oh my God.
There's this TikTok video where it's like these poorly drawn characters like, oh my. And there's like a little cute dog.
All I know is I can feel all those subs in my loins.
Whoa. You feel it down in your plums?
In my plums, yeah. I feel it in my plums. Big, beautiful plums.
But at your age, are they prunes?
No, I'm not that old. Also, be careful. Remember, Diz is the oldest.
But yeah, but he's not the one saying in his loins. You are.
Well, I did. I felt that all those subs in my loins. Timmy Turbo coming in here, deciding to caress me in his love throes.
You keep making me think of that video. The one when you say Timmy Turbo, Timmy Turbo, Timmy Turbo,
Timmy Turbo.
Said leave me out. I helped with that hype train.
You did. We got a hype. Two more. Two more. We got a hype train. Yeah, close to a hype train. Yeah, two more. We got a hype train. Choo choo.
Hype train. We don't get a lot of hype trains over here on Nerdicopia Network, but we do appreciate them when they happen.
That is true.
So, you guys didn't know, this is Three Old Men, and this is the Nerdicopia Network. So, I am Dr. Diz, and these fine gentlemen to my left here are Clan Diesel over on the far left there, staring off into nothingness. No, he's looking something up, guaranteed. And Double Up Buck holding the center down.
Oh.
So he goes, Double Buck goes hard in the paint, is what I hear. So
I don't know about all that.
Definitely goes hard somewhere.
Oh my God. You can't even see the screen.
I know. Look at all them emotes. Oh my God. Pandemonium. Chaos. As one of our friends says, chaos, chaos, chaos.
Hey,
yes,
it went.
I love that.
Those emotes went so hard that Clan disappeared.
That's true. We all disappeared.
I was trying to adjust his video and accidentally turned the video off.
That's what I'm saying. While he was messing with the video, Clan, you physically disappeared off screen, is what I was talking about. As the emotes faded, you were no longer on the stream with us.
Dang. I'm Twitch. I'm mad. You didn't give me the hype train. I hate you for it.
No hype train? Oh,
there was no hype train.
How about cheated?
Gyps.
We were
Timmy, thanks for all those subs.
A few seconds.
You have subbed for the entire community.
That's true. Everybody that watches Nerdicopia Network is now subbed.
We love the emotes for sure.
Yeah.
So we were, in the pregame show, which is available if you jump on that Patreon one, right? That's a thing. I don't know if that's a thing.
I mean, if you recorded it, it'll be there. There is a Patreon. You can go there.
Yeah, there's a Patreon, but you're not recording it, Diz. So no, they don't have it available.
And as everybody knows, Diz won't let me do the Zoom call, so I can't set it up to record.
Yep.
So it's actually not allowed to do the Zoom call.
It's not. There was one time I made a Zoom call because Diz was late and I wanted to go ahead and get everybody in the call so we could get started and get everything lined out before he got there and we could cheat a little bit. Diz comes in, immediately sends his own Zoom call because my Zoom call is not good enough for him. Just saying, that is a real thing. Buck, am I telling a lie?
Chat, this is how it went down too. Everybody in the Zoom call that Clan made said, so Clan, are we supposed to go join Diz's Zoom call? And Clan's like, I guess mine's not good enough. And so we all slowly trickled out of Clan's Zoom call into Diz's.
My exact words. my exact words. Hey, you know what's great? This is what's great. I was looking at the list of people that got gifted subs, right? One of the gifted subs that I gave out was Mr. 50 Gaming, who I think may be the guy that gave us 5 bits because he thought our camera was bad and ended up his resolution on the stream was just set down. So there you go. We have returned in kind.
Welcome to the community.
That's right. Welcome to the community.
Boy, I read that one wrong. I thought that said boss steak girl. I was like, y'all know a steak girl, and y'all didn't tell me about this.
Oh, I'm saying is a Nerdicopia always pays its debts, much like a Lannister.
Oh.
Also, there's a good chance that. Also, there's a good chance that both of us may get killed on the toilet by one of our kids.
The crossbow?
With a crossbow. Yeah. It's either that or a lawn dart.
I mean, lawn dart seems more relevant.
Lawn dart. That's more accurate.
Yeah, it's more accurate. Yes. What took him out? Was it a heart attack? Was it, cancer? What was it? Lawn dart on the toilet.
But that he's inside. No, he has an outhouse.
Now you're perpetuating the stereotype that no one in Kentucky has plumbing.
Hey, my great grandparents had an outhouse. So
my grandparents had an outhouse.
I had an outhouse.
Then it took an arrow to the knee.
No, I'm saying growing up, there was an outhouse at my house.
Did you use it though?
It was used, yes.
I have used an outhouse before, yes. When I was
no, I'm saying like it had to be used because we had to redo the entire bathroom. We lived in a 2-story colonial townhome that was built during the Civil War. And when the pipes burst in the bathroom, we had to tear out the entire bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
So the outhouse that was on the property had to be utilized.
I had to tear out
because there
was
only one bathroom.
But luckily, I could just. My mom lives next door, so I could just go over there.
Yeah, no, that's not how it worked for us.
Yeah. It was a rough like month and a half building that bathroom back together.
The bad part was though that our outhouse was in the chicken coop yard, so we had to like fence it off from the chickens so that we didn't have to deal with the chickens.
So when you were on the shitter, were you a chicken chaser?
No. We had to run from the chickens to get into the outhouse.
Chases while he's shitting.
You had to watch out for chicken snakes though to get to it. That was the bad part.
That is a Fable outtake, chat.
This is not how I thought this episode was going to start. Subs and shits.
This is the 2 S's.
Hey, I'm just saying, y'all started this with lawn darts on the shitter, and then we went from there.
The 3rd S is for socks.
Yep. So what we were actually going to talk about first is what we were talking about in the pregame, we'll call it, show.
a little pregame action. So you got these 3 guys here, and they're gonna get on the camera right there, and then you're just gonna pull up a video right here, and boom, you got sub.
Bug had said that he got on something here, and we'll put it up on the TV here. Buck, why don't you tell us about it, since you're the one who told me about it. Looks really interesting. We're not sponsored by these people at all, so I mean, this is just
although
interesting
Matthew
stuff.
Lillard, if you want to sponsor us, we know we got all that. You got all that Scooby-Doo money, sir.
Right.
You could do it.
This was probably back in May, June timeframe. They were talking about getting in on this Quest In and starting their little D&D campaign, little quests that they were going on, and they decided they were going to make some higher concentration whiskeys to go with it because they're all about 100 proof. Mm-hmm. And they decided that they were going to use the classes as their inspiration for their flavors. So every class that's in the game, not counting what Critical Role's Matt Mercer made, but all the classes that are in the D&D Beyond world are going to be available for purchase, and then but they wanted to make it even, so the 16th class is going to be the dragon. There'll be a flavor named dragon.
Dargon.
And so it becomes available tomorrow at 9 Pacific Standard, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But I got in on the early access of this, so they'll email me. It'll be every 3 months. They're going to release a new class, and I'll get to have early access to purchase the next.
So the
class.
only one right now is the Paladin, right? Or that's
Right.
going to be out. Okay.
Unless you're able to, unless you want to pay to get the 4 group, but you'll only get them as they become available
As they're released.
in the release.
So I think they show the group here. If I scroll
Right,
down,
it's
there's the Paladin,
Rogue, Warlock, and Dragon are going to be the first 4. But you'll have access to like Fighter and Monk, all the rest of them. Artificers.
You also get a signed lithograph from Matthew Lillard.
Yes. So the Paladin, when you drink it, is it like really stiff and it makes you feel really like bad about yourself afterward?
Well, to tell you the truth, I won't know, and it won't ship to me until November 1st. That'll be that's the ship date.
If you drink too much of it, it will smite you.
I mean, it might
It
might very well do that.
Yep.
But on the side of the bottle, it actually has an HP health bar on the side, so we'll see.
So the bottle has hit points, chat.
Yep.
There's him, rock and roll.
Yep. You know, everybody thinks Scooby-Doo when you see Matthew Lillard. Does anybody remember the critical box office success of the movie Wing Commander? That also starred Matthew Lillard and the guy that played Fred, because they're in everything together.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
So that who played Fred? That's Freddie Prinze Jr., right?
That's Freddie Prinze Jr. Yep. Or as some people like to call him, Mr. Sarah Michelle Gellar. Mr. Buffy.
Right.
Acceptable.
But yeah,
he's also involved in like the Star Wars stuff, right?
Yeah, he's
if not, he's very passionate about it.
Yep. He also, I don't know if you know this or not, he also worked for WWE and wrote wrestling for a few years.
Well,
But so yeah, the plan is they're supposed to release one every 3 months until they get all 16 out.
So they're going to be a while. So it's going to take 4 years.
And they're producing them out of Kentucky for the majority of what
normal campaign would take about 4 years.
Exactly. Yeah. There you go. We know, chat. Because we did one.
That's almost playing weekly. Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it.
We need that emote. We need the 2-year emote. Yeah.
Is it in the
how
game?
They run and how everything plays out, I'll showcase them as I get them.
Nice. Do we get samples?
I mean, I don't know. You're going to come over here and try it because I'm not sending you a sample through the mail.
No.
I mean, that's kind of illegal at that point, Clan. That's open container law.
I mean, you can close the container. Right?
Depends on the container.
True.
Oh yeah, he's definitely heavily involved in Star Wars, for sure.
He doth like the Star Wars.
But yeah, I'm a little excited about that stuff. right there.
Oh yeah,
Like
I would
they've
be too.
emailed
That's
me
cool.
a few times. I plan on putting a shelf up behind me. It'll be like an L shape in the corner that'll display them all.
Do you think he's sending any to Freddie Prinze Jr.?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
do too.
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he's already got a whole set on standby that he'll probably receive.
I was gonna say Matthew Lillard has every flavor so far. He's got all 16 flavors. He's the only person in the world that has all 16.
Well, I'd say probably every one of them in the cast that if you actually look at the website, there's the group that put it together. There's let's see. The adventuring party consists of 8 individuals. I'm pretty sure these 8 individuals probably all have them.
Probably.
If they're into drinking that or have either acquired them or decided to give them to a family member of sorts.
Gotcha.
Hold on. He was in. Hold on. There's a True Lies TV series.
TV show? Yep, there was for like 6 episodes on CBS.
Didn't know about that.
It got canceled last season.
Oh.
Yep, there was a True Lies TV show. I didn't know he was in it. I didn't watch it. Probably why it got canceled.
Because you didn't watch it?
No, if they just said with this stars Matthew Lillard.
Oh.
But no, a lot of things I watch get canceled. Harking back to Firefly.
Yeah, well.
To
It
be
says he
fair,
was
I didn't
on
watch
Critical
Firefly until
Role?
after it was canceled. Yeah, he's been on Critical Role.
Yeah.
It looks like maybe season 1, but it's just been so long since I watched it. I'm just not remembering. So a lot of Scooby Doo stuff.
Yep. I have yet to be asked to be on Critical Role.
I mean, have you put your fillers out there to also ask to be on Critical Role?
No, I have not. But if Matthew Mercer's watching, I want to be on Critical Role.
If he's watching
voice
and
changes.
Thursday night, I mean, how much attention is he paying to the game that he's actually running right now?
Is he live right now? I was gonna say, I was hoping he was like pre-gaming with us.
He should be.
I mean, there's almost 20,000 people watching Critical Role right now.
He's not. He catches us on the VOD.
Definitely.
He definitely catches us on the VOD. Yep, definitely catches us on the VOD. Yep. But just so listen, Matt, if you're watching, I just want you to know you're my favorite Leon. Just saying, you're my Leon. Don't pick Diz. He doesn't know what we're talking about. He doesn't like Resident Evil.
I do know that character. He's the one who crashes the car in Resident Evil 2, right? That's that Leon guy.
Yep.
Did you watch Nocturne yet?
The new one? I've not watched the new one yet.
The last episode.
Oh, I've not watched Castlevania yet.
Yeah, added a twist. Like the last episode, when there was a twist to it that I went, my jaw dropped, and I was like, "So that's how you added the two together." I was very happy for it, and I was like, "Will we continue or not?"
Does he meet the ghost of Trevor?
No,
because he does that in Rondo of Blood. He meets Trevor's ghost and has to fight him.
No, he doesn't meet a ghost.
Does he meet Simon Belmont?
No, he meets a pale skinned, white haired individual.
Well, of course he's going to meet Alucard.
Yeah, but he meets him while he's saving his life. And I was like,
I mean,
oh, that's not how
One.
your relative met him.
Yep. 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 That I mean, we knew he was going to meet him.
Yeah,
at
but the
some
line
point.
was, I'm sorry for taking so long. Was I too late? I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of the way they did. They didn't introduce Alucard in the first Castlevania animated series until almost the end of the season.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like he showed up like he was there to help him, but it's like he was sent from somebody. Like he was heading there, but he was a little delayed for some reason. And I'm like, oh, there better be another season explaining where the hell he was coming from.
I would say the first part of season 2 will probably tell you where he's what had happened.
Who knows? Netflix may be like, nope, that's it, we're done.
Listen, they better not.
Because Netflix has that problem.
But listen though, Netflix has really gotten into this video game animated series thing because they're making an animated series of Onimusha, which is great because that game is freaking awesome. If you've not played Onimusha, it's very good.
But how many have they done that to? Where they get you going and they turn that twist at the end, and then they go, oh, by the way, we're not doing another one. You're like,
Netflix is the king of one and done.
Like, you motherfuckers.
Yeah. They're edge lords. They get you right to the edge, and they're like, no more.
I hope you enjoyed it because we're done.
Yeah, that's all. We're not making anymore. Everybody's fired. Yep. But there's also, I saw a possible leak.
Oh.
Regarding a Warcraft series.
Oh, yeah.
Being announced at BlizzCon.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm just wondering, is it real? Because it looked real. It was a very good fake.
Is it going to be on Netflix or HBO? Because I'm wondering how many Daboos and Zugzugs we're going to see.
It's going to be on Netflix, and I'm predicting at least 5 Daboos and 3 Zugzugs. What do you think? Buck looks emotional about it. We have to stop. Chat, we got to stop for a second, all right? One of our own is getting emotional here. Buck, why this response? Please.
Why are you going to make a fucking series over something when you left the movie the way you left it?
I mean, they could still make a movie.
Finish out what you were doing first. Make the second movie and finish what you started.
I think they'll do both.
They shouldn't do both because they have a problem with this. They put too many irons in the fire, and then they lose track and focus of what they're trying to fucking do, and then they half-ass shit. Prime example, Diablo 4.
Timmy, you shut your damn mouth. I appreciate the gifted subs. There's no need for that kind of language in this chat.
And here's why I say Diablo 4. What came out while they were making Diablo 4?
God, that was a lot because that's like 15 years.
What? No. In the Diablo
are you
realm,
talking?
What came out when they were making Diablo 4?
Diablo Immortal?
Immortal? The mobile?
Oh, and Diablo 2 Remastered. Yep.
You brought out those 3 in the process of trying to make 4. Mm-hmm. Focus on the one you're trying to release instead of bringing out the other 3, and you'd have got a better game. You utilize too many resources to bring out other shit instead of focusing on the one you were trying to bring out that was new and fresh to the content and the world that you were focusing on.
True, but two things I think will help this situation. There are two things that are different now than there were when that all was happening, because that was totally
they did bring
a cash
the
grab from
man back.
Activision. Yeah.
Oh, I know,
So
but they did
Madsen
bring
is
the
back.
man back.
Yep, Chris Madsen is back. Thrall himself is now leading the Warcraft universe. He can't work on anything else. He is exclusive to Warcraft. So no more working on StarCraft or Diablo or Overwatch. And then also they're being bought by the big green daddy from Seattle.
Oh yeah, I mean they got money back in a hell of a lot more in their pocket.
Well, it's not just that, but here, like Diablo Immortal was 100% a cash grab from Activision.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like,
what it was.
That's what I'm saying. They're putting too many irons in the fire, and they're trying to mass produce a world. You know, like put it in perspective. You've got the Overwatch world, you've got the StarCraft world, you've got the Diablo world, you've got the Warcraft world. We aren't even gonna do Hearthstone because it's one little section, and then as far as their MOBA, it's already gone and
it's
done
dead.
with it. Yeah,
it's dead.
So Hearthstone is its own little section island over here that gets updates and it doesn't expand very often. So we aren't even adding it into this mix. So StarCraft is kind of fading. They do some stuff, but it's not flared up much at all.
StarCraft they bring out once every 20 years.
Right. So
it's kind of when it comes out.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Like when it comes out, they focused everything in that universe into one thing. They've channeled all their thoughts, all their planning, everything into one core. We're going to make this game and it's going to come out in one chunk, one core focus. And when it launches, it's going to overshadow the previous game. And it's going to do what it's supposed to do. It's going to make the other two not really obsolete, but make the other two look inferior to what we produced. They did not do that with Diablo. They even made the claim Diablo 4 is going to outdo our #1 dungeon diver of all time. No, it didn't. You fucked yourself there. You didn't beat Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction, and you did it to yourself.
The weird part is Diablo 4 started out real strong, and then they released Season 1, and it all went to shit.
Well, part of that is the Battle Pass.
Like, it literally took a nosedive at Season 1. You can see it. So it's crazy, and they're still updating it. There's going to be Season 2, but it's like they're like, "Oh, we got all new enemies and stuff for you to fight," and it's just reskins of enemies they already have.
But they do this with all the games. It's like they release them, and then people are like, "Oh my god, I hate this," and then everybody leaves, and then they improve the game, and it may be a playable, really good game at that point, like maybe New World or something like that.
New World,
but then nobody's going to go back and play it. I mean, who in the right mind is going to go back and play New World?
But what I'm getting at, right, is
me.
I'm Diablo 2, right? Their #1 dungeon delver of all time. They brought it out as a remaster. And you're going to bring out Diablo 4 right after that. So you're going to bring out your #1, and then you're going to bring out a game you swear is going to surpass it. It's not. You just remastered your #1 game, and then you're going to try to up your game one more time, and it falls flat.
At least they did a good job with Diablo 2, unlike Warcraft 3.
Right, but all they did here was just make it look better. And everybody's like, oh, so you gave us better looking graphics for the game that we all loved to begin with. And now it's still holding its same seat that at the table that it always has.
Yeah.
And then you gave us this new one that nobody wants to play now.
It's going to be real hard to top Diablo 2.
Right. But they
Diablo 2 was
the
just
focus in 4 that they should have.
I mean, it would have to be a game that would just kind of shake the entire industry to its core. I mean, something that's just going to make all the developers hate that one developer. Like, is there any games like that you know of right now?
I feel it.
But
Hold
what
on a minute.
but
Hold
what
on,
I'm
Chad.
get,
I'm feeling a setup.
but what I'm
I'm feeling a
getting at
setup.
though is that's what I'm saying though is like 2, they didn't have to do all these massive updates. They didn't have to reskin other fucking creatures to look like something else. They didn't have to do all these, seasons and all these other changes for 2 to hold its own through these years and be where it's at.
True.
It was the
but
trend
it-
at the time. There was no
it's
such thing as that stuff.
Yeah,
There
it's
was
two
only
different,
expansions. That was it.
two different types of games, really. Diablo 2 and
Right.
Diablo 4.
But what
So-
they tried with 4, they didn't put enough focus and time into it to make it the standalone game it needed to be. Is what I'm
To
getting
me,
at. They
I feel
put
like they're putting too
other
much
shit
into
out there.
this seasonal multiplayer type of thing,
Right.
or ranking system in those games. When Diablo 2 was a single, even though it was a group game, you could play it as a group of people, but it's more of a
Combat on that.
single player experience game.
Offline game, yep.
Yeah, that's how it was. And all the Diablo 3, Diablo 4, they've moved more towards online ranked, and they're trying to get people to continue to play it over and over and over and over. That's what they're trying to do. But it has
they
no
wanted you
interest to
get
me
Paragon
and
max.
other people. But, other people that, like, I'll go through and play Diablo 4 and I'll enjoy it as a single player game, or I'll play it with you guys and, it'll be that experience. And then I'll probably never play it again at that point. So,
yeah. No, I agree with you. I mean, there's two really different type of games, the 2 games. But also, I mean, you would think, I mean, they're different teams, right? Like the Warcraft team, everybody on the Warcraft team is not working on Diablo.
Right. That's why I said the different worlds. You've got your StarCraft team's not touching WoW. They're not touching Diablo. You've got 4 different groups because your Hearthstone team is way over here, and they're not. The only part of them that's touching World of Warcraft is getting concept art for their Hearthstone game. Like Thrall's picture or Sylvanas' concept art to put on the card. They're not doing anything else that involves World of Warcraft. Right. Just like Heroes of the Storm. They only touched the realms of everything else for the concept art of what their characters were going to be in the MOBA realm.
Right.
So each group is only working on their own realm of game.
See, the good part though is that Metzen is back and he's over the entire Warcraft universe. So he'll be over making sure that everything's okay with the Warcraft series, if there is one, if it turns out to be true and there is one coming to Netflix. And he would be over making sure everything is the way it should be on the movie. And my guess is they would take place in different, time periods or something, because the movie is kind of going back and telling a little bit, where'd Thrall come from. It's kind of what the movie is about. Is where
the second movie should pick up with Thrall being captured and being in Durnhold and growing up enslaved by the humans.
Yep.
And the orcs breaking him out. That's where the second movie should start. If they follow it like it's supposed to be.
Yeah. I'm more interested in another thing that's going to probably happen at BlizzCon, which will be the announcement of the next expansion.
Yes.
11.0.
Yes. That next expansion is going to be amazing. And I've got some characters I need to finish.
What do you think the next expansion will be?
Well, there's a few ways they could go with that next expansion.
Because I've heard that the expansion could be a little kind of like what Final Fantasy 14 is doing, where you're going to like this, the South Sea Island tropical kind of thing. And then I've also heard that it could deal a lot with the Void. Which kind of makes me think that the Void are definitely going to be there, because then that allows them to go into the little corner area of the office and break the glass and bring somebody back that's been missing for a few years.
Give Mr. O'Brien a chance to come
Yep,
back and
yep.
apprise his role.
Yeah, Liam O'Brien gets to talk a little bit.
Send me Wild Thing. No, fuck Sylvanas, Timmy. She's stuck in Shadowlands.
No, Savannah. They'll have to bring Sylvanas back.
She's still not
too
done.
big. She's too big of a character. They'll have to bring her back.
She's still not done though. If you follow, if you followed what took place when you go do the undead's storyline to get your heritage armor, she's still not done.
Oh, I know, but they'll retcon that. She'll be back. They will pull her out of the Shadowlands to bring her back for a reason.
Because I did that on stream. Like if whoever was there watching on stream when we went after undead armor.
Timmy says he's already played this part of the game, and she does come back. 100%
he's full
confirmed.
Of shit. He is full of shit.
You heard it here first. Timmy Turbo TV, ladies and gentlemen. Alpha
Timmy
tester.
Turbo TV is full of crap, chat. And I stand by that. And if he wants to fight me on that, rolling dice Saturday.
World of Warcraft, Sylvanas Lands.
But anyways, back to 11. So there are things that we know are going to happen. Part of what we know is going to happen is the refugees are leaving Stormwind.
With a big titty Dark Ranger leading them out of the way. Her name, Sylvan.
No. No. She is not going to Stormwind. That is the humans' capital. She is not going there. You are incorrect, sir. The refugees that are leaving.
I'm totally fine with this. Where are we going?
The refugees are going to, I believe they pronounce it Amaral is the New World Tree.
You heard it here, folks. The New World Tree in World of Warcraft, Amaran.
No, I did not say that, you motherfucker. So the Night Elves and the Worgans once shared the World Tree that got burned by Sylvanas. The Worgans and the Night Elves are leaving Stormwind. The Worgans are not going back to the New World Tree. The Worgans are going home. And by home, I mean they're going back to Gilneas. Jean Greymane is taking back his home. And he is uniting all the Worgans under one banner and bringing them back to the castle.
The Lordaeron coming back.
Who?
Lordaeron coming back.
Well, Lordaeron has already been reclaimed by the undead, and they have a council of undead instead of a leader. Sylvanas has given up her title as Banshee Queen of the undead. She has told the undead she no longer wants to lead them. So the undead now has a 5-person
Dread Council
group.
Right? Ain't that what they're called? The Dread Council?
There's 5 of them that make up the council, and they run Lordaeron now with with Arthas's sister as one of the members.
Yep, Kalia Menethil, who is a Light Forged Forsaken.
Yeah, which is crazy. But she proved herself, so they let her on the council.
She did. And the leader of the dead people in Shadowlands said, it's fine, you're dead too, so you can be one of us, that's fine. And then they all went to Spirit Halloween in Ouroboros.
No, they did not. Damn it, clan.
Because ain't nobody there, chat. It's prime real estate waiting to happen.
Hey guys, I got a Shaggy costume for the Spirit store.
But
you can dress up as Anduin. You can dress up as Thrall. You can dress up as Big Titty Dark Elf Ranger.
Speaking of Anduin,
That's what it was called.
Exactly. That's why there's no copyright on Big Titty Dark Elf Lady, right?
there's rumors he's coming back.
Well, he has to. He's the king.
Hold on. There's rumors he's coming back, but not
What
to
up,
take
Regan?
the throne.
Well, there is one special thing about Anduin that everybody forgets about. He can do light and void.
Right. But the rumor is that he's coming back and he'll be seen in Thunderbluff.
Thought you were going a different way with that one. But,
alongside Bane.
He'll be seen in Dark Elf Titty. The newest expansion, 11.0, calling the name here, World of Warcraft, Dark Elf Titty.
Okay, so I know the least amount of lore here. Okay. So, and if I was going to play the game, what I would want to know is if I move into a new expansion, am I still going to be flying around on the dragon?
God,
or am I going back to the other mechanic of just normal flying that I have to pay now 3 million gold for?
It's a good band name, Regan. That's a good band name.
Dark Elf Kitty.
So
that's the question. Are they going to keep the mechanics from this as we move forward? Or are they going to, because what they did in other expansions was they introduced flying and then they moved it into these other areas as well, right?
So
not just like they released it for everywhere.
They have unlocked what is called the Commodore races or the Commodore Cup. You are dragon flying just like in Dragonflight through the different regions of Azeroth, racing in all the zones on your dragons through the rings, just like Clan Hates in Dragonflight.
Fucking A.
Now, you don't fly that way through the zones if you don't want to. You have your regular mounts. But you can race those different circuits.
But can you
So
use
they brought in
that
Mario
mount?
Kart.
Can you use that mount in the other zones? Or
only
is it just
to race
just for the racing?
race the circuits at the moment.
Gotcha. Okay.
It'll be there eventually.
So the new expansion may give you an option to do either outside of Dragonflight. They have not said yet one way or the other.
It's interesting, the flying, but it feels like I don't know why they already done flying, and now this is. I understand it's a dragon themed expansion, so they had to have some stuff with the flying. I get that, but it feels like, I mean, other people had to have been like, after the nostalgia or the new cool flying thing wore off, they were like, I just want to kind of fly to my area here. I don't want to have to, check my stamina, my dragon. But
why can't my mount that flies fly here? We're on the same world.
Well, I don't know exactly why they have it cut off, other than to get you to fly their new flight mechanic. But the new flight mechanic is faster than any of your other mounts. Your fly speed on a regular mount is 300%. Your flight speed on a dragon in Dragonflight at max speed is 800%.
So 3 swallows versus 8 swallows.
So at max speed, you're going, 500% faster than you would be going.
When can I go ludicrous speed?
That's when you're on a dragon out in the Isles and you hit a whirlwind on one of the flight courses, and then you hit your boost forward, and twirl at the same time.
I thought that would just take you to Plaid.
No, that is ludicrous speed. You actually hit it one time when you were riding with me as
That's
the little
true.
roughly.
That's true. They're very true.
But they do have right now, for you individuals that have got level 70s and have refused to do the other content, they do have it to the point now where you can go get 426 gear for yourself and all your characters without you having to do little to nothing.
That's what I like. The best time to play the expansion is at the end.
When you're prepping for the next big push, because they're like, oh, here's to get you all your alts up so that you don't have to be behind for the next
I
one.
was okay with Dragonflight until it took me underground and I had to learn I had to go around and fly my dragon underground and talk with the mole people. I don't like that place. I don't like that place.
Why?
I don't know. It just does not. I don't want to be there.
That's the best storyline content in all of Dragonflight.
Better than the Bane stuff, or better than the Bane stuff?
That's where you get to learn that Ebonhorn takes over as the Black Dragon aspect.
They could have done that up there in Big Black Dragon Castle.
No, they couldn't. Because down there's where Rathian and Abyssian start fighting.
Well,
Or I'm sorry, Sibelian start fighting.
Listen, I'm just saying they could have done anything else but take me down to Fraggle Rock.
Most people in chat don't even know what Fraggle Rock is, man.
Well, they can look it up because that's what happened. Somebody working on WoW was like, "Hey, you guys remember Fraggle Rock?" And they were like, "Yeah, that was cool." It's like, "Yeah, let's put that in the game." They're like, "Fucking A, let's do it." What happened, Chad? What happened?
I mean, he's not wrong though, chat. The Djarin are definitely part of that too. the big giants.
Yep, Regan got it right. Is where the Pilgrims landed on Fraggle Rock. It's actually located on the frontage road.
But you didn't even go out to the damn cavern or the chamber though, and loot the 13 key or the 30 keys every week.
They also put in the 13 ghosts of Scooby-Doo.
No, the 30 keys in the cavern, in the chamber.
You have to do that every week?
Well, you didn't have to do it every week, but if you did it every week, you got a mount, 3 non-combat pets, and 4 sets of armor out of it. Or well, 4 pieces of armor out of it.
Hey, Timmy, my neighbor used to drive a Plymouth. Does that count?
You also found a component from Netherian that allowed you to take a secret teleporter to a location that you found out in the Waking Shores that was only accessible once you got into that chamber. That had secrets for the lore, which I know Clan doesn't care that much about.
Blizzard doesn't care about the lore. They're all over the place with it. That's why they had to hire Metzen back to get the damn thing put back on course.
And I know Diz doesn't care about the lore because Diz doesn't read.
Well,
that's true.
Not true. I care more about the storyline than I do actually play in the game. I would rather just watch some videos on it, or a TV series, or a movie.
Or you can just show up
play
in
the
my
game
stream.
now.
I read all the quests and tell everybody the lore going on.
There's a mod now for Warcraft that will read the quest text for you in different voices.
Yeah, until they tell you that you can't use mods in the game anymore.
They're not going to do that because everybody would quit playing.
I'm just telling you that it's coming. They're gonna take certain mods out of the game.
Certain mods, I'll believe, or have them tone them down, but they can't totally take out all the mods from.
They're gonna
from
take the
game.
raid mods out.
Now that I can believe. That I can believe, even though I don't know how good of an idea that'll be, but I do believe that'll happen.
I mean, it makes the most sense. Like, everybody's complaining about the game being too easy and too, going through the content too fast. And well, you have mods that literally tell you when the boss's attack's about to happen, and you have mods that literally tell you when to dodge and what direction to dodge in. If you want it to be harder, take those fucking mods off, jackass, and fight them the right way.
Yep.
I don't run with any of those mods. I have a Titan panel that tells me how much gold and stuff I have and the coordinates that show where I'm at all the time. I have Altaholic. That way I know all of the items I have on all of my characters across my account, so I know what everybody's got. And then I have no, that's it. Oh, and I have details to show how much damage I'm doing stacked up against everybody else. Those are the only 3 mods I have.
I have way more than that.
That's the only 3 mods I have, chat. That's all I've ever had. So I know how much damage output I'm doing. So I know what all my characters have because I have a buttload of them. And then how much gold I have total. That's all I've got.
But that was the cool part about WoW, is that you could get a cool looking UI. You just download somebody's custom. Well, I know you don't, but everybody else does.
I don't need Questy.
See, I use Questy
for like classic. I don't need fucking Questy. I know where the quests are and where they're going.
See, but other people do.
Not when y'all were running with me. You didn't.
I still had it.
I know y'all did.
It was
y'all were like,
but
Questy says go over here, and I'm already halfway there. Y'all are like, where the fuck's Buck at? Oh, Buck's already heading that way. Yeah, but because Buck knows where the fuck we're going. I'm gonna go kill this dude, and then I'm gonna run back and kill this other guy.
Yeah, I like the mods. I wish Final Fantasy 14 would allow mods, but they don't.
Yeah, because they're doing it the right way. Play our game and just play our game. You don't need your shit. You don't need no mods. You don't need no mods for fucking WoW.
Yeah, you do.
No, I would love to have a mod for Final Fantasy 14 that takes all that stupid text that pops up on the screen. Congratulations, you fucking did it! Hooray! What did I do? Picked up some sticks. Yeah. If I could just get rid of that, I probably could play the game.
Oh my lord!
It's 3 old men. There has to be some complaining.
Speaking of which, though, that game is available right now up to level 70 in the Stormblood expansion for free.
You say?
I do say. Yep, it is there. It is there. See, there's even a command about it in chat. See, if you do exclamation point and critical, it'll tell you.
See, I have this thing where I've realized recently that I don't like expansions to games. I don't know why, but I don't know. I would love somebody to explain it to me because I don't know why. But anytime I enjoyed the original game, but any expansion to that, I like it less and less and less as it continues on and on. I don't know why that is. So
what you're saying, you're really hoping for Classic Plus.
Yeah. Like if they just took the original core game and just did more with that.
Regan says, is this why you stopped playing Destiny?
Probably. Yeah, I would think so. I couldn't figure it out. I was like, why am I not enjoying these games? But like if we went back and played Destiny 1, I would probably enjoy it more than playing Destiny 2 right now. I don't know why. So,
me either, because those are 2 separate games. It's not an expansion. They are 2 separate games.
Yeah,
I know
or
why
the
I quit playing
original
Destiny 2.
original Destiny 2, like when it first came out.
The Red War.
See, I don't have a problem with expansions, but I quit playing Destiny 2 for a whole different reason.
I like this season of Destiny 2.
If I have to grind to get my fucking light level up just for the next season for it to rip it all fucking away from me again. For me to have to work it all the way back up, for it to take my artifact and rip it away from me again, and it doesn't change the light level of my guns or armor, and the artifact's the only thing changing my light level, then if I'm going to do that grinding, I'm going to do it on fucking WoW.
Exactly. Doesn't every MMO, and this is what Destiny wants to be, is an MMO shooter. Isn't every MMO the same thing? It's just here's the next thing. You're starting over. All the stuff you did, everything you have is garbage.
Yep, they're constantly
Every
moving
MMO
the
is like
bar.
that.
Yep.
It's just
I mean,
I
you
guess
have to.
which one you prefer to play. You know, which one you like the best. So.
You have to with an online game, right? Because if not, then that online game is only going to be around for a little while, and then everybody's going to leave because they beat the game.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If I have to choose what I'm gonna grind, then I'm gonna grind WoW.
Yeah, and you're correct. That once they play the content for a little while and they've enjoyed it, every aspect of the game that they want to enjoy, then they want to move on to a new game. That's why they should come out with Destiny 3 and then Destiny 4 and just have different games, just like we used to when we're playing the Super Nintendo. Was there expansions on those games?
No, there was no expansions on the Super Nintendo. That is true. There was not.
Did you buy another cartridge and plug your first cartridge into it and then plug it into the console? Expansion.
If you played a Sega Genesis, yes, because you had Sonic and Knuckles, which you could play in Sonic 2 or Sonic 3, and it would add stuff to those games. Yes.
That's all I'm playing. I don't like expansions. I don't know why. As soon as I figure it out, everybody, I'll let you know. But
everybody needs to keep track of this.
The original.
What if they come out?
If they had all the fucking expansions with WoW and it still played and looked like
Classic
WoW Classic, I would be playing it right freaking now. Flying the dragon around, everything. If it just
technically,
WoW Classic,
this would be okay. Well, Rican, we'll refund you those 1,500. Diz doesn't have the Tangia thing on his OBS, so it won't fire off.
I can do that real quick. You have to send me the link then. So.
Yeah, I'll send you the Tangia link. You can. Memento doing shit.
I don't know. Maybe there's a chicken. But maybe I'm just in the minority here of not liking expansions. I don't know.
I mean, I'm okay with expansions.
Recently realized this.
But I do think WoW needs a WoW 2. Actually, I would prefer them to do a Warcraft 4 and then do a WoW 2.
I would love to see a new Warcraft.
Yeah, that's me. I want a new Warcraft. I want a Warcraft 4. That would be amazing to me. I want that real bad.
I refunded them this.
Give me just a second.
Anyway, we're playing some D&D Saturday. So if you guys don't have any plans, you can come check it out over on Double Alt Bucks channel. We'll be playing some D&D at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central on Double Alt Bucks channel here on Twitch. Speaking of D&D
got like 6 more maps to make.
Yeah, he was working on maps when I dropped in and was chatting with him earlier. Over on D&D Beyond, they're releasing a new book coming out on the 17th. Planescape Adventures in the Multiverse.
Oh yeah.
Did you
Give me
see they
some-
released
Gonna
new
get some
alpha
Lady of
tools
Pain.
that they
That's,
released October 3rd?
what was that?
Did you see the new alpha tool stuff that they released in D&D Beyond on October 3rd?
Did not see that they've slipped that through here. Open that up and
I got an email about it.
take a look here and see what they got.
I opened up my OBS immediately. It fired off with the F them kids thing that Regan did.
Alpha tools?
Yeah. Yeah,
It was
you-
really
you
funny.
go to
Beyond
You
tools-
would've-
Maps Alpha.
You would have enjoyed it.
Yep.
The alpha feature allows DMs and players to participate in tactical gameplay together on D&D Beyond. So it's released?
Yep. That released October 3rd for the people that have the pro subscriptions.
I'll play Diablo with you sometime.
Diablo?
I didn't
I
know
have
if you
not-
said that or
I've
not.
only
but
played
I got
about-
that email.
About 15 minutes worth of Diablo. I mean,
Yeah, we got him to the first town chat, and he kind of stopped playing with
yeah.
us.
Me and Timmy's trying to finish Baldur's Gate 3. We've almost finished one playthrough of it. And I know there's 17,000 endings in the game. And that's literally what they say.
They
Not an
literally do say that.
exaggeration. I'm at least going to get one of those endings. And then I have to finish Tears of the Kingdom. I'm like probably 60, 65% through that. I could probably go beat the game right now, but there's like more collection quests that are out there. So, oh, discover maps. There it is. Pick your game or pre-made campaign of choice. Click launch maps. You know, we just switched over on my campaign to using blanking on the stuff.
Forge. Foundry,
Forge.
yeah. Foundry.
Foundry on Forge, and now they're going to release their stuff. Now their stuff is the actual little tabletop where it's kind of at an angle. What do they call that when it's like at the angle?
Isometric.
Isometric, yeah. And then you've got the actual tokens that are out, the little figurines that would move around. So that, I mean, that it would be preferable for me than Roll20 or Foundry or anything. So I may end up switching to that at some point if that's actually any good.
We'll get to Foundry, but my subscription to Roll20 kind of popped up before we all looked into Foundry, and wasn't about to pay for 2 subscriptions to tabletopping
Tippy topping?
systems when I've got so many map designs and stuff already implemented into Roll20. So
Timmy asked when we're going to beat Oracle of Seasons, and I told him it will happen on a Monday.
that's true.
Well, we're in the 7th dungeon, and I was locked in. Clan had to kind of snap me out of it. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I was just, I'm wired in. I'm like,
I was like,
you know, it's like 1. He's like, oh,
I'm like, we're going into overtime, Diz. Big time.
I really love the dungeons. If Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom would have had the 8 dungeons, like the typical Zelda game, I would have loved it. Clan Diesel would have loved it, guaranteed.
If they had that and the weapons didn't break all the fucking time, that'd have been a lot more enjoyable for those.
I mean, I could even have handled the weapon break.
Well,
if there was
now,
the dungeons,
don't get me wrong.
but
Some weapon breaking, okay.
Yeah, if I'm hitting you with a stick, I can understand the stick
Right.
breaking.
But and for example, right, in Tears of the Kingdom, the stuff that gets corrupted, it having some durability issues, okay. But
Makes
when I
sense.
go underground and I find the stuff that the ghost figures are holding that's not corrupted, that shit should not be breaking.
Yeah, how hard is Link swinging those freaking weapons that he's shattering?
Right?
Good question.
So that's kind of my thought process with that. If I'm hitting you with something wooden, okay, it breaks. A stick, a log, even a halberd that the shaft is made out of wood, I could see it would snap eventually, depending on what I'm fighting. But if I'm fighting you with like a great sword or a claymore, why the hell did it just shatter into a billion pieces in my hand?
Yeah. Why does the Master Sword keep losing power?
Yeah. And even in Tears of the Kingdom, when
Yeah,
you get that
after
one,
you charged it up all the way in Breath of the Wild.
well, no, I'm not even talking about that. I don't want to ruin it because you haven't got it.
I know. I
But
know.
well, no, but I mean, and some people haven't got it even now. But when you acquire that one and how you have to get it, that fucker should never lose power. Like how it had to get back to you, that sword should be 100% ready to go.
Spoilers, chat. It's given to you by a big titty dark elf lady.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Comedy is a circle, chat. You got to circle back around.
She definitely looks like an elf, but she ain't dark.
Yeah, you definitely elf. But yeah. So
Sort of.
like I don't know. I don't like that mechanic the best. Like if it was something that I could, like I said, it's made of wood. I understand that. Yeah, it'll break. That's fine. That's fine.
I can even
But
understand
like,
the bowstring snapping after so
but
many
like
drawbacks.
the Master Sword, the most powerful weapon in the whole entire world. Come on, son.
And I don't agree with the Hylian shield breaking either. Like once you acquire that shield should not be messing up.
You gotta make it bigger than that, Diz.
Okay, well, we're just testing here. I didn't know. It's literally, it comes down to about right here on my head is where the edge of it is. So it's just this.
Yep.
Like, all right, try it
Oh
on.
Lord. All right, here we go. This is for you, Regan.
Man, them kids, bro.
Okay, so now it's a little too big because now it's touching my head. Touching my head. It's touching me.
It can be over us for a little bit. It's just a thing.
Okay, try it again.
Oh Lord. Hold on here. Let me look. Home. Replay event.
Man,
Here it comes.
them kids, bro.
There you go. And you can use these on the Changia thing below, chat. There you go.
Me talking about expanding.
Yep. Speaking of which,
What? Speaking of which, did you just trail off into nothing?
Hey, listen.
Like,
God,
speaking of which,
it's above my head.
yeah, there you go. Hey, listen. There you go. There you go. I thought you guys might like these things. They're cool. Some of them you can do channel points. Some of them you can do with bit. I mean, not bits, but yeah, bits, channel points and bits. So there you go. Have fun with it, chat.
And those big bitty elf ranger points.
I hope so. We need to make some or something. I don't know. Maybe they can do something that
I don't even
let
see
us
what
bring
you're
that
talking
in.
about. I don't even see this.
See, it
chat
ran right
number
across
you're
my head. The
referring to.
R2D2 taking me out.
Oh, but anyway, so let's talk about some other things going on in the world, such as me working my damn fingers to the bone this week and Diz not being there to support me.
Nobody wants to hear about this.
This discuss I want to hear about it. I want to hear about it real bad.
I mean, some people have good timing and some people don't. That's all I got to say.
All I'm saying, you pulled a Zach on me, leaving me with the project while you go on vacation.
I scheduled this project 6 months ago.
I'm just saying.
It's happening next week. I'll see you the week
Even
after.
Zach is in chat. Like, classic. Oh, but it's been fun. It's been fun. Oh, I appreciate that, Timmy. I appreciate it. But no, there's a couple things happen this week, such as New World launched its new expansion, which I know Diz automatically loves, called Rise of the Angry Earth. Brings in mounts to the game for the first time. Some artifacts. They've redone a bunch of the systems and mechanics. I started a new character.
Are they like, if you ever wrote a mount in Elder Scrolls Oblivion, is it a mount like that where you can ride it up the side of a building, or does it feel
No.
realistic?
No, it's realistic. Although your mount, if you set it on auto run or whatever, the mount will stay on the road. So hold on a minute. Well, there it goes. I don't have my audio on. When he goes through, does he go, wow?
In my ear.
That's your mount.
Yeah, there you go. You get an R2D2 mount. But yeah, you got to be like level 65, I think, or something to get the mounts. The mounts are all, well, you can get the mounts and ride them anywhere, but you can only get them once you get to the level to go to the new area. But yeah, there's kind of a story now. There's this weird witch lady that talks to you in the game that is really mad at you because you took something of hers. Well, speaking of Eris Morn, she's a weird bug lady now. She can morph. She literally goes to this place and is like, hold on, Guardian, it's morphin' time. And the next thing you know, she is like, instead of saber-tooth tiger or Tyrannosaurus, she's like, Crota. And she becomes Crota lady. And you gotta go and get her tributes so she becomes more powerful. And in turn, she gives you cards. And then you use these cards to become more powerful in the little Spire dungeon that you gotta run.
Ooh, if they're going to like a Power Ranger theme, are they going to expand the strike team to 5 members instead of 3?
They should. That would be great. Also, if they could have each of you, well, I mean, you could dye your armors to different colors. I just want to say, chat, speaking of the Power Rangers thing, this guy got Power Ranger armor in Final Fantasy 14, so I'm ready.
Yeah, but you can only have 4 members.
That's true. Unless you get a full party.
Yeah, but then that's 8.
Yeah, but then you have a reunion episode where it's like one of those episodes where all the Power Rangers get together and you have like 4,000 Power Rangers.
It's still not the right number.
You can get, those Disney seasons where there's only 3 Power Rangers. There you go. But I'm just saying that came out, so that's available. And you know what? Maybe you should try it, because if you've already bought it, then you've already have the game. You can go in and try it. Chop down some trees. There was that. Exactly. See, Timmy saying, I speak the factuals, and I do. I'm speaking the actual straight facts, no printer, chat.
I don't think I want to reinstall it.
Well, I did.
I know you did. I seen you.
Mm-hmm.
I seen you go in while I was playing 7 Days to Die.
Yep. I had you up on this monitor. And I was playing
In
on
fact,
this monitor.
it showed you on my stream log in the bottom right corner of my game.
That's true. Because 7 days is on Steam. And so is New World, which is on sale right now for $15.99, in case you're interested.
It even shows when Timmy logs in to
The Baldur's Gate.
BG3.
Yep. But it was just a little something to try, see what's new, everything. So I tried that. I downloaded the RoboCop demo for the RoboCop game that comes out on, I think it's the 2nd, November 2nd.
Good old Alex Murphy.
Yep. So I'm definitely going to be trying that out. Because I don't care if it's bad. I'm still probably going to end up buying the game because it's freaking RoboCop with real RoboCop in it. So I'm hoping that it'll be good. I am really hoping. It's probably going to be janky as shit.
Chad, they're going to give him some weird ass augmentation that's going to let him run through a rice paddy field doing Mach 3. Plan's going to be like, fuck this bullshit.
Yep.
But
Also,
he's going to hear Alex Murphy talk and he's going to be like, never mind, I love this shit.
Yep, this is the greatest game of the year right now. I'm calling it. Yep. I also downloaded Assassin's Creed. Assassins.
So you go after somebody's ass?
Yep, you play an ass assassin.
Mm.
And you take a creed to assassinate their ass.
So you've got a duty to assassinate that booty from the dark.
Yep. It's your duty to assassinate that booty. Starring Samuel L. Jackson. But yeah, I downloaded that. Played like 2 minutes
I
of
figured
it.
Scarlett Johansson would be in that as the assassin.
She could be the assassinee.
No, she got to be the one taking them out. She's a better assassin than Samuel L. Jackson.
Don't discount Nick Fury now.
I mean, I've seen them two try to kill people. She's better at it.
That's true. Let's see. Anything else gaming related that I want to? Oh yeah. There's like 5 former higher ups at Ubisoft got arrested.
Yeah, they did. Fucking idiots.
Yep. Apparently, when you have like crazy godlike money, you want to spend it all on hookers and blow. And apparently, the French government did not take kindly to that. There's that. Rob Bob has asked us to fix AT&T. This is what I say to that, Robert.
Man,
It'll be
them kids, bro.
That's what I say to that.
Perfect.
It was perfect. Somebody clip that. That was great.
It's been 84 years.
That's true. I think though that was what we were saying when Point was out the other day. It's like it's been 84 years since this circuit came up. Oh,
I just want you to get hot on fucking Pokemon Clan so I can help you out.
well, I mean, I will play it. I just don't know what to do. Do you just run around and catch Pokemon all the time? Is that it?
No, I mean, like, do you have Scarlet and Violet yet? You have either one of those?
I have Scarlet.
Okay. So you just gotta go and fight the trainers and catch your Pokemon. And then the ones that you're missing, I can just
Listen.
make sure that you get them.
Rob Bob's in chat right now, and he'll understand when I say this. I've got to power through Sea of Stars.
Yeah.
Because soon Star Ocean Second Story comes out. And that game is very important to me. Because Rob Bob understands how good of a game that game is. Diz doesn't understand because he was out doing hookers and blow during that time of his life.
I tried to
So
play one of those Star Ocean games, and I don't know. I tried to explain it to you guys which one it was. It's like you start out and you're at like some beach resort place or something,
Yeah, I have
and
no
then
idea.
I don't know. And then probably still have it over there on the shelf. Just didn't like the combat.
But Star
It's probably
Ocean
a really
Second
great
Story
game, though.
was on PS1, and it is amazing. It is a very good game.
You
Highly
weren't trying to
recommend
play
it.
Star Tropics, Diz.
Now, Star Tropics is
No,
weird.
not Star Tropics.
You gotta fight people with the yo-yo. Turns out to be a big alien. So you gotta fight the guy from Scientology, basically.
It's an
Star
aliens like
Tropics.
the big bad in like one of the Assassin Creed games as well.
I don't know. To be fair, the only Assassin's Creed game I've ever completed all the way is one. And I've made myself sit down and beat that game.
I beat 1, 2, and is the third one Ezio or the one?
No, that's the second one. The second one and the two spinoffs of the second one are Ezio.
Okay.
And then 3 is you play a guy that's half Native American.
I didn't play that one.
And that's when you
3 and Black Flag are my favorite.
I haven't played those.
Black Flag is good. Black Flag was the first PlayStation 4 game I ever bought. Got it on launch day with my PS4. I bought that, my PS4 and Black Flag.
Of course, everybody that knows me knows why I like Black Flag.
Because it's got boats in it.
Chips.
And so there's that, and then there's like I've played 1, 2, 4, Unity. I have Syndicate in my shelf, but I never played it. I think that's it. I've not played Origins or any of the newer ones, Origins or Odyssey or anything like that.
I own and have played all of them. Mirage coming out is the only one I don't currently have.
Yep.
I've just been sitting there messing around with this maps stuff in D&D Beyond while we've been chilling, and I know it's alpha, but
You don't like it?
there's I mean, I like that it has immediate access to all of my content that I have purchased in D&D Beyond. That's a
that helps.
positive. But the actual map software here, we're moving around tokens and it is not working for me. It's it's weird.
Using your old grading scale, you were saying right now you would not diz on it.
Oh no, 0 diz.
Okay, got 0 diz is given, chat. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Just
Now,
for
it
my
may get better.
cursory overlook,
It's just
on it,
alpha.
I would give $0.
Don't give a buck.
Yeah,
Here.
I'll give a buck.
The buck stops here. Remember, it's 2Ks.
I do need to get the hat modified though.
You do. You know, I know some people that can probably make a hat and even sell it as merchandise, and it would have 2Ks on it.
Yeah, but I could get my own merch started that could have
right.
2Ks on it.
That's true. You can. I know a place you can do that.
Yeah, and use code Clan Diesel to pay 10% more.
Don't give out the secret code. Don't give out the secret code.
Well, it's midnight over here on the East Coast, so we may just wrap it up there. Anything else you guys want to throw in closing? Anything you want to tell AT&T before we go?
This is for AT&T, everyone in stream chat, and all you watching at home on YouTube when this goes on YouTube later. But we here at Nerdacopia Network would like to announce right now publicly that we love Big Titty Dark Elves.
That I'm not a part of Nerdacopia Network.
We
in
hope
that
that's the
regard.
next expansion.
Yep. World of Warcraft, Big Titty Dark Elves.
I mean, it would bring in a lot
It would bring I'm
old
just
players.
saying. There's enough deviant art out there to tell you. It would bring in the players.
The Void Elves will be blue skinned more so than dark.
Look, I'm just saying Sylvanas.
It's not gonna fucking be Sylvanas.
She's coming back. She's coming back, baby. She's coming back. I
Sylvanas
feel it.
is pretty much done. Just like Thrall's done. Just like fucking Vol'jin was killed. Just like fucking you
Listen.
ain't really heard about most of the Alliance leaders.
There's
They're
two things
phasing
I
them
know.
out for some other fucking people.
Three things I know. Three things I know. One, eventually Illidan will be back.
Yeah,
Two,
that's a given.
Sylvanas is coming back because they like drawing her too good. Three,
Just for the artist. It's about the art, man. It's about the art.
exactly. It's about the art.
They don't have to bring Sylvanas back for the art because Alex Straza is the exact same model.
I know it's the same. It's the same model, but then you have two of them.
And she's the leader of the Ruby Dragon flight.
Exactly. She's not even real.
What?
And three, the third thing I know is that there is surely a Spirit Halloween in Ouroboros right now.
No, there's
And
fucking
right
not.
now, because it's October, you get 25% off all items at the Ouroboros Spirit Halloween store. Just use code Clan Diesel at checkout.
Tune in Saturday night to see what happens to Corbin.
That's fine. It'd be worth it.
He won't die, I promise. But tune in and see what happens to Corbin.
Right, Tim, you found the secret command. Now we got to add something for Ouroboros Spirit Halloween. Play that command and it'll just show a picture of that Spirit Halloween in Ouroboros.
Oh, God.
Oh God.
I have to say it wasn't the worst expansion because I hate all expansions equally.
That's
No,
true.
it by
But-
far was the worst expansion. You can hate every expansion WoW has ever had, Diz, but at the very top of that, Shadowlands is there. It is by far ranked number one of the worst expansions.
I think I'm just gonna keep
Even-
making WoW
Even
classic
Blizzard,
carriers. and playing
even
them to level
Blizzard
25.
acknowledges that fucking Shadowlands was the worst.
Hey, you guys want to make some hardcore characters?
Oh.
It's actually.
I tell you
do
what,
some-
I'll make
Some
a
hardcore
priest,
parkour.
and then I'll duel both of y'all.
I ain't dueling. That's stupid. You gonna mind control me off a pier?
Ooh,
I'll mind,
in
con-
Baldur's
I'll
Gate
mind
3,
control you off the
that's the
bluff
most
in 1,000 needles.
that's the most infuriating thing is, and they need to fix this because it is a bonus action to push someone right in combat. Now this is not real in real D&D. It is a full action to push
Yeah, it's a full
someone.
action to push.
Okay.
It even registers in the character sheet.
In this game, it is a bonus action, and if you're next to a cliff or next to a body of water, apparently, because the water's like Nintendo water.
You die
Nice.
instantly.
Insta
Die
death.
instantly, insta death.
No
No
one
one
can
can
swim.
swim.
That me and Timmy were playing last night, and of course there was a little bit of water around, and we're on this little bridge, and somebody runs
Uh-oh.
over and pushes Asterion, the vampire rogue, and he goes flying into the water and gone dead. He goes from 103 hit points to 0 hit points.
Well,
with
I mean,
that
he is a
bonus
vampire.
action.
That's true. Vampires don't like water.
He then did the same thing to Timmy's character, a drow bard warlock.
Damn.
Barlock.
Barlock, yeah.
Or a warlord.
I mean,
A
warlord.
ward.
A ward.
Warlord.
Warlock.
I love that one. Okay. It's a good place, Dan. Fix that one part of the game, please. The rest of the game's great. Except for the moving elbows, that freaks me out.
Really that is freaky. That is freaky. I'll agree with you. That is freaky.
All right. Anything else before we go?
We have a Discord. Come and join our Discord. We have conversations. We talk about all sorts of stuff, movies and games and TV shows and just a bunch of bullshit. Timmy posts memes on there all the time. So definitely check that out. It is a cool place. You should go there. It is a fun time to be had by all. So definitely go there, check it out. Drop by, say hello. Hi. We'd like to get more people on our Discord so that conversations can flourish, let's say. And then of course, we also have a lot of other shows that we do. On Monday nights at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we have Super Retro Game Show Extreme, where Dr. Diz and myself go through and play old games. Right now, we are on the 7th Legend of Zelda game, Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. Whereas Diz said previously, we are on the 7th dungeon, going through that game. So we're getting ready to wrap that game up, and then we will move on to Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages, which is kind of like 7.5. So there is that, and then of course Thursday nights, 3 Old Men. You're here, you know what we're doing here. So that's at 10:30, and then
Question.
yeah, shoot.
Since it's October, will some of our next few sessions of 3 Old Men be us doing 3 Old Men, or will we be doing scare games?
Ooh, that would be fun.
Yep, I'm sure that there will be scary games afoot.
Okay.
Yes, since it is October.
I just know we had discussed it, but it is October, so
yes, I'm sure that will happen.
And I was sharing the audio with you guys. Were you able to hear the like R2D2 and stuff going through?
I was.
Now, when you have them knock on the fucking window, they're gonna knock on your window.
Well, I hear it because I don't have stream muted, so I'm hearing us twice.
How do you even talk?
That would drive me crazy.
Fuck, you have skills beyond mine.
You got to understand, when I drove a submarine, I had to listen to 8 conversations at once. So I'm used to hearing multiple conversations. And
I don't like that. I don't even like being able to hear me.
I don't mind hearing my voice, but I can't. It messes me up when I hear it.
Yeah,
like and I'm trying to talk.
That's me. Like I will start talking slower, and everything. It messes me up. I can't have a monitor on. I can't do it. But then also on the 2nd and 4th Sundays of every month, Dr. Diz leads us in a rowing campaign of D&D. We'll play Not Actually Heroes the Forgotten, and that is the 2nd and 4th Sundays of the month at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on Nerdacopia Network. If you're like, hey, fat boy, D&D is a kind of a long thing. Well, if I want to catch up on episodes of D&D or Not Actually Heroes Cataclysm or that other bullshit that you talked about a minute ago, and I've already fucking forgot about because this is my first time here. Well, guess what? We got something for you, and it's called NerdTube. You can join our YouTube channel over at youtube.com/Nerdacopia Network, and you can catch up on all of our old content, including every episode with the Fat Man, which is me, which is pretty much all of them. Because I'm
the Fat Man, right?
Here's the Fat
That's
Man.
Our new detective series.
Yep. Diz plays Jake, and I am the Fat Man. So join us for Jake and the Fat Man every week on twitch.tv/Nerdacopia Network. Also, bonus points if you actually remember Jake and the Fat Man. But yeah, catch up on over 400 hours of content we have for you over on our YouTube channel, free of charge. And if you're like, hey, you know what would be really, really, really awesome and cool is if I could like maybe wear something that supported the show. and I could have people stop me and ask me, "Hey, what's that on your shirt?" And it not be like a mustard stain or something. Well, you can go to nerdicopia.net, our little website, and you can buy Super Retro Game Show Extreme merch, because that's all the merch we have right now. We're working on getting others. It will happen in the future, but you can go there right now and you can get beanies, t-shirts, hoodies, all sorts of fun stuff. You can see our most recent TikToks. You can see our most recent YouTube videos. You can go there and make a donation if you want to. You can go up there and become a member. And if you become a member, it's kind of like Patreon. You give us a little bit of money every month, and for that, you get a special role in Discord, and you also get a percentage discount based on your membership level for merch in the store. So there is that, and there'll be other perks as it goes along. I would like a beanie with the non logo, please, sir. Okay, well, we get. You know what? Here's a perfect time. Going back to the Discord thing, guess what? We have a channel in the Discord that's for merch ideas. So you can go and go, "Hello, Mr. Fat Man. You were talking about merch, and I would like merch that is butts on a butt that you put on your butt." And then we would make that in the thing, and it would have like a Super Retro Game Show logo on it, on a butt, on a butt. You know, there you go. But we would make it, and you would buy it, and it would be great. So there's that. Also, if you do !point socials in chat, you can get a link to our link tree where you can catch us on everywhere we are. So that would be YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, the Green Spot, even though we don't stream on the Green Spot no more, but it does have our channel link there in case you're curious. And then our Twitter, which does tweet out. So there is stuff there, definitely. So you can go and do that. But I think that's all I've got for us. Buck!
Yes.
What the buck is going on over there?
Well, I usually try to stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Fridays from 11 a.m. to usually 6 p.m. Central Time. Sometimes I go longer. Depends on what Hardley's work schedule is.
Yeah.
I typically put in between 6 and 8 hours on a run.
Yeah.
But
hydration is key, Dad. Hydration is key.
But I usually put in 6 to 8 hours, and I've been doing a lot of 7 days die. We're getting close to the day 63 horde, and it's getting brutal. They are sending demos and cops and fucking dogs at me like it's nobody's business.
I'm really interested in seeing the day 69 horde.
There won't be, because it's every 7 days.
Well, I want my money back.
It's not 69 days to die.
That's a missed opportunity. A surprise horde on day 69.
I mean, I could fix it to where there's a day 69 horde and then a day
He can make
70.
it where the first horde is on day 69 and it's like amped up all the way around. You could do that.
Oh yeah, I could alter it to where I have so much stuff on day 69 that's not even funny.
Yeah.
But that's what we got going on over there. And then of course this Saturday we got Eat Our Realm of Dragons. That's gonna start at 7 p.m. Central Time.
That's where you can catch me at, chat.
And y'all are currently on a submarine.
Yep.
About to depart Ajir and
would you
head
say
toward Rock.
That we're on a boat?
Submarine is considered a boat, yes.
There you go. We on a boat, man.
So y'all are about to
underwater.
depart.
Exactly.
Well, y'all are on the second deck, so yeah, y'all are technically underwater right now. Y'all haven't left
Eldritch
yet.
Cannon.
Y'all haven't left
got his
yet.
flippy floppies.
But when y'all do leave and go to submerge, I've got a little surprise for y'all.
We're
so
going to
that'll be
sink.
interesting. You're gonna submerge. There's a difference.
That's true. The submarines don't sink; they just go.
If a submarine sinks, you're in deep shit.
Literally.
Because if you sink, that means that you're not making it back to the surface. Submerging and sinking are two different things.
Because the ocean is one big toilet.
But That's typically what we do over here. Then on Thursdays, I'm hanging out with y'all. And then the second and fourth Sundays, I'm hanging out with y'all.
We hang out a lot.
Yeah, we do. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm working on. However, I'm trying, and it's still in the works. I haven't heard back yet, but I'm trying to get into the early access for ASA, Ark Survival Ascended.
I was gonna say I used to work on those firewalls. They're already out.
If that goes through, we'll
Cisco
switch
ASAs
up from 7 days to Ark Survival Ascended.
There you go. With the
Because-
dinos.
Because if they give me early access to be able to play and stream that, then I mean, might as well take advantage of it.
Hold on.
I've been playing Ark since it came out.
Not to get too far into a conversation, but Ark is not officially released, right? Will this be the official release of Ark?
No, Ark officially released.
Did it actually officially release?
Yeah, Ark
I thought it
officially
was still
released.
like in beta.
No, Ark officially released when Genesis came out.
Because in the beginning there was Genesis.
And then when
Dinosaurs.
they have officially shut down all
dinosaurs.
Ark servers. They're bringing out Ark Survival Ascended. They're converting the Ark official online servers to ASAs. And then they will run until Ark 2 comes out.
So old Ark is dead.
Yes. Now you can still play Ark Survival Evolved solo in your own worlds, but they do not have officially supported servers anymore.
So it's joined Dark and Light.
Now you can still play your Ark,
The Arms of the Angels,
but Dark and Light never fully got finished. Ark finally finished. You could they finally updated and gave you everything.
Neither did Atlas. Way to go, makers of Ark.
Atlas bombed hard because Atlas couldn't keep up with Ark. They didn't have the following that Ark had. So, but if I get into SAS or ASA, I'm going to start streaming it instead of 7 days. If I don't get into it before it officially releases towards the tail end of October, then what'll probably happen is once 7 days Darkness Falls becomes stable, then I'll split my week and do ASA a couple days, and then I'll do Darkness Falls a couple days. That way I'm showing both throughout the week.
And now we'll be able to see what poop looks like in Unreal 5.
And it's like I've told everybody, as soon as Ark 2 comes out, I'm going to get a official server. I'm going to make that for the community to be able to log on and play. And then I will host that server so that I have all of the updates and everything being able to be taken care of. And then I will stream that solo, and then I'll jump in and play with the community so that we're all on the same level and same mechanics, because I don't want y'all to feel like I'm flying off and leaving y'all and making y'all all look like you're standing still. Because Clan thinks I logged in at level 65 no matter what.
Is that onion and onion and ketchup?
True. You do. You log in and you're level 65 already. I'm over here trying to build a wood house. You're making robot dinosaurs.
You can't breeding robot dinosaurs. You can't make one. I just go tame them and then breed them. And then you're like, what the fuck? I'd be like, you can have one of the eggs, Clint. And you're like, I don't want one of the eggs.
Then it's all like he's breeding those robot dinosaurs, and it's like more than meets the eye over there. So yeah, you guys want to watch that
listen.
stuff.
Will Ark will the Cisco firewall version of Ark have either a mod for either Denver the Last Dinosaur or Dino Saucers.
Hey, I'm just saying they are bringing in so many new dinos for Ascended that we aren't even sure what all new shit they're bringing in fully. They have released a dossier.
Is it going to have the
List.
Indominus Rex from Jurassic World?
Possibly could be in there. But they have released a list of dinos to vote on, and the community has been voting on some of them, but they have kept some of them secret. There are new water dinos that are insane looking.
Can I have the Dino Megazord?
No.
Can we
Fuck that
turn the
game.
dinos into Dino Nuggies?
I don't think you can make dino nuggets.
That would be a good thing for them.
That's true. Dino Nuggies is important. Man, no Denver the Last Dinosaur. No freaking.
But dude, if we could have a mod that
Dino
allows
Saucers.
dino saucers
Or
it's game
Dino
on.
Nuggies. What I'll say about it.
However, if they could allow the mod to have dino saucers, they better buy the trademark for the song. Because if they don't, I don't want that mod to be able to
I
have
want to be
dino
able
saucers.
to craft a music player and play that song on repeat like I can in Final Fantasy 15.
What song is that? Walk the Dinosaur?
No, dino saucers.
That's a good one too. That's a good
dino
one too.
saucers.
Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody walking dinosaur.
I'd have that song playing, and then y'all come over to the base and be like, "Bucks is jamming out over here."
That's
building all sorts of shit.
In all seriousness, the Dino Saucers theme song does slap.
And it's only one word.
That's true. It is just one word. It's literally some guy's like, "You're gonna pay me just to do this?" And he's like, "Oh, are you serious?" And they're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Okay." Dinosaurs. That's all he says, and then they just play it on an infinite loop. It just with the little music riff. Dinosaurs.
We're getting so
That's all it
DMCA'd
is.
right now.
If I get DMCA for the Dinosaurs theme, let me tell you something. Listen, I'm calling it right now, chat. If I get DMCA for the Dinosaurs theme,
Man, them kids, bro.
We've given him too much power. He's become corrupt.
you were supposed to fight them, not become one of them.
You're supposed to bring balance.
This is why chat 3 Old Men is my favorite show.
We're gonna end this. We were gonna end it
Good
30
night,
minutes
everybody.
ago. All right. We will see you guys next Thursday. Hopefully we'll be playing some scary games. So we'll see you then. Until then, run these kids off.
Hey, you kids, get them dinosaurs off our lawn.
See you guys next time.